Hi, I'm Bob Daves for Power Team Marketing, and I want to talk to you today about samples and how to get why you want to get them into the customer's hands or potential customers and potential distributors. Because the one thing we've learned in this industry, in the health and wellness sector, is that people respond to samples. But before I get into that, I want to share a story with you that happened this morning. I live in Shelby, North Carolina, which is just outside Charlotte, about 40 miles. But where I live is about 10 miles away from the South Carolina border. And believe it or not, gasoline in South Carolina is 30 cents a gallon cheaper right now than it is in North Carolina. It's a dollar 90 something here, and it's a dollar 60 something down there. Yeah, it's worth 10-mile drive to go fill up your car. But I purchased something else, and I was standing in line while I was waiting. This lady stopped me and said, "Man, let me ask you a question." She said, "What is this on the side of your head?" And I said, "Well," I said, "it's called an intelligence hologram." I said, "What it does, it's a hologram it's quantum infused and basically helps me have excellent focus all day long." She said, "That's interesting." She said, "Do you have anything for anything else?" I said, "Oh yes, we have them for energy and fitness and sleep and I said pleasure." And and I went through all the holograms that we had. And I explained to her, for ladies, what the pleasure hologram will do as far as menstrual cramps and hot flashes. So we were sitting there talking, and explained to me that she'd been in a car accident. So I gave her three of the pain reliever holograms in my business card and told her, I said, "Try them out. If you have any problems, either call me or text me, or, or here's my email address." And I said, "If you like the products," I said, "you can go to this website right here and you can order them directly." So that's one way to get people to do it. Put the holograms on your head. I generally, a lot of times, I'll have a energy one on one side, and I'll have a focus one on the other side, or I'll have a focus one behind my ear somewhere visible. Like today, my tendonitis in my elbow's acting up, so I've got the pain relief holograms, and I guarantee if I go out after a while, somebody will ask me, "What's that green?" Usually, it's "What's that green sticker on your elbow?" And then I have to explain to them that they're quantum infused hologram. But that's a great way for you to get out there and let people ask you what it is, and then you get to explain. But getting back to what the purpose of what Brandon was wanting me to explain to you today, I did a festival a couple of weeks ago called the Seventh Inning Stretch. It's a celebration of the volunteers before the American Legion World Series comes to town. And during that festival, there's somewhere around 7 to 10,000 people. Well, the ADD kicked in, and I didn't plan well enough in advance to make sure I had all the samples that I needed. I had a pretty good size, a number of samples, but not as many. And I figured 7 to 10,000 people, I'll run out of samples. So I kind of categorized the potential customer, ones that they were serious and had an issue that the holograms would give them the effect that they desired, like sleep, help them sleep. So if I, in my conversation when talking with them, if they seemed pretty serious, I would give them a sample. For everyone else, I made up these cards, and this was the pleasure one, and this is a fitness one, and all that. But I had a stack of each card. So if they didn't seem like they were really, really serious, I said, "Listen, let me get a sample to you. All you need to do is fill out this card. It's got your name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, and I put mobile phone, and their email address. And this card, it says, how about getting relief from pain to get a free sample? Just fill out this information." And I said, to order, I put the information there, and I said, if you got questions, call or text me. Very simple card. You can get these cards at any office supply, Office Depot. You can get them on. I get all my stuff through Amazon because I get it cheaper. These are 33.81. They're 4x5 index cards that you can technically mail out to people. The other, and that's all I did. And I've got some cards just like this that you can physically attach a sample to the back of. And you want to use the static cling bags because you don't want these holograms to come in contact with any type of static electricity because it'll deprogram it. So what I usually do is I save these static cling bags that we get from the company that they send our product to us. I just save them and I put them in a stack. And also when I'm out and about, I follow Adam Broker's advice. I keep a sample of all of the product with me, because just like this morning when I had this opportunity to talk to that lady, boom, I reached into my little side pocket there and pulled them out and got a sample of them. So it's very, very simple. It just takes some planning on your part. I tell everybody I don't leave home without my sample kit. And here's the other thing: I have been known to forget this, turn around and go back and get it, because it's that important. Unless you can put some of this product in people's hands, you're not going to be successful at getting distributors or customers. And I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, what's going to happen is your customers are going to be your distributors, just like I was. Because when I first started, I got samples of this stuff and I tried it out and I kept my mouth shut until it proved to me that I could do this. Because the easiest thing in the world to do, people can spot a fake. So don't fake it. Try the actual products out. Tell people about your results. So once again, very simple. Get the cards 3381 from Avery. You go to avery.com and they have templates for this card. You just put 3381. I just used a graphic for each of the different types of holograms that we have. On the back, I put, how about relief from your pain? Real simple. And then I put, to get your free sample, name, address, city, state, zip, email address, and phone number. And I gave them an address to order. I gave them a phone number to call if they had questions. That makes you look very legitimate. If you get any static about all the information that you're going to, just tell them it stays with you. Nobody else is going to get it. You want their name and address, of course, to mail the product to them, but you want their email address and their mobile phone number to follow up with them over the phone to find out what type of results, because A, it'll be a good testimonial, B, great, potential customer, and C, it could be a great distributor. So it's as simple as that. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Reach out to Brandon, myself, or any of the leadership team, and we're going to help you find those customers. I'm Bob Daves for Power Team Marketing. Have an awesome day and God bless.